Hey YouTube, Captain Mark here from Kings Landing Sport Fishing, and today I want to do a video on a tool that I think is super important. Some days I think it's more important than having a sonar on the boat, and that's I want to talk about the Fishhawk X4. It's a speed and temperature system, and I want to talk about why this is so important. So the Fishhawk X4, it tells you what your temperature is at the surface of the water, but it also has a sensor on it that tells you what your temperature is down at wherever your downrigger ball is. In addition to that, it tells you your speed at the surface, and it tells you your speed down in the water column. So, let me talk a little bit about this. So to start off, you'll see I'm out today, and I've got a surface temperature today of 72.6. Our water's pretty warm. It is September 4th, and we've recently had some wind, and it's really warmed up the water. And what you can see is I've got 72.6. Now, super common, I'd say, on Lake Ontario especially. A lot of people put their first rigger at 45 or 50 feet. So that's where I've got this rigger right now to demonstrate in this video. But what you'll see is the temperature probe right now on that downrigger is telling me at 48 feet right now, I've got 71.4 degrees Fahrenheit. The water is like soup. It is really, really warm. And you know what? At 71 degrees at 45, I would be shocked if I pull a fish out there. I'm not marking any fish in a sonar there, and I've been out and I've not had any bites there. The other thing I'll say is, right now if I look at the top here, I've got a surface speed right now of 1.2 mile an hour. It's a flat calm day today. That being said, the speed at the ball, or the speed where my lure is, in this case I got a spoon on this rigger, it's got 2.1 mile an hour. I have a 0.9 differential between those two. And that's why I am a huge fan of the Fishhawk X4 or the Fishhawk X4D that I have on our second boat. Because the temperature information is really, really important. But more important, I think, is that speed. Knowing that differential and knowing that I've got the right lure speed. I like to troll between 2.1 and 2.3 most of the time. And that's what I'm trying to hone this into when it comes to that bottom number. So as you can see right now, 48 rigger, 71.8 surface temperature, way too hot. I've got 72.6 on the surface. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to lower this rigger down, and we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to open the bail, and I'm going to lower it down. So what I've just done right now, I've lowered that downrigger to 77. And let's just wait for the Fishhawk to update. It takes a second or so. But what you'll see here now is it's updated. I've still got that 72.6 surface. I've got my 1.2 surface speed. I've got a 1.8 bottom speed as it catches up. But what you notice is I've now got a 51.2 temperature at the ball. That is really, really important. This year I found a lot of my really good kings have come right around that 48 to 52 temperature. But don't be alarmed. I've also pulled kings out of 42, 43, 44. But I find once the temperatures get above 60, unless they're staging kings, I'm not pulling fish. Even if I start marking fish, I'm not pulling them. So I'm trying to target, my high rigger. This is my high rigger. I'm trying to target that around the 50s, and now I've got 50.3, 50.5. As I've lowered it down, my lure speed has slowed down. So I'm just going to speed myself up with my Troll Smarter device. Give it a couple of clicks, and I'll see that speed increase probably around 2.0, 2.1, which is the speed I want. Really vital information. Fished for many years without a Fishhawk, just using my sonar. Yes, we caught fish, but I find those days after a blow, I felt you were blind. You didn't know what was going on. The Fishhawk X4 gives you a ton of great information, allows you to really hone in as to where the fish should be, and understand your lure speeds and your temperatures at the ball. So hope you find this useful. If you do like my videos, please don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Helps me out a great deal as an amateur YouTube content producer. And give Fishhawk a go. I will put a link to their website below. But great guys, great support, great devices. We have them on both boats. Highly, highly, highly recommended. I've got an X4D on the Tiara. On our Trojan 11, I got an X4 in the Tiara, On our Trojan 11 meter, we've got an X4D. The only difference with the D stands for depth, and it tells you the actual depth. I don't have it on this boat, but we do have that on the Trojan. Good luck on the water, folks, and please stay safe. Have a good one.